McBride was an all-star for the 5th time in her career as Boston goes backdoor to Hull, working on Williams. Hull gets it to go, and a foul.
Career high for you tonight. How'd that first half feel, especially with 18 and just 20 minutes of play?
I mean, it obviously feels good, I think. For me, just playing with confidence. We're missing people, so everyone's got to do a little bit extra, be a little bit more aggressive offensively. So that was my mindset going in, and obviously it feels good to see the ball go through the net.
Lexie Hull delivered a standout performance, but the Fever's momentum didn't last. A massive third-quarter collapse not only cost them the lead, it came with devastating losses. Chloe BBY and Odyssey Sims both went down, joining Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, Sydney Coulson, and Ari McDonald on the injury list. That's 6 rotation players gone in the middle of a playoff push, leaving Indiana dangerously shorthanded. The fight was there, no doubt, but frustration hung heavier than resilience. After the game, Stephanie White praised Hull's aggressiveness, while Lexie herself opened up about stepping into a bigger role with a roster so depleted. Meanwhile, fans questioned the coaching choices that let yet another halftime lead slip away. So what exactly did Lexie Hull say that has the entire Fever fired up? If you're riding with Lexie in Indiana, drop Lexie Show in the comments. Let's go.
Second all-star appearance was right here in Indianapolis back in July. Oh, looking inside for Boston. She will launch and knock down a 3. Lexie Hull's hit a pair. End of that game, but foul line continues to flummox Smith here this year. Here's Hull backdoor, puts on the brakes and lay it in. It's a Lexie Hull show.
Lexie Hull's breakout showing became the heartbeat of the night, as she turned in the best performance of her young career with 23 points on 9 of 16 shooting, including 4 triples, while grinding through nearly 37 minutes. With Indiana's roster stripped to the core, she carried herself with confidence and poise, looking unfazed against a Minnesota squad loaded with depth and experience, and proving she was ready to step fully into the moment.
Lexie, did you come into tonight kind of expecting to play darn near the whole game just with the injury situation and the personnel available?
Damn, you played 37 minutes.
I mean, you played a lot too, Kels. When did you play? 35. I mean, yeah, we're down people, so gotta suck it up, play a little tired a few minutes, and take in those timeouts as best we can. But yeah, I mean, we're down people, so everyone's got to do a little more.
Yeah. For you offensively, was the plan to kind of try and get some looks inside early to get yourself going and then start working from the outside, or is that just kind of how the game set itself up?
Just to read the defense, you know. I think I got some really good passes on the back cuts, and that's a testament to my teammates, you know, finding me, but keeping moving, just reading whatever they're given.
From the opening tip, Lexie Hull played like she had no intention of being just a role player, drilling clean threes that barely grazed the net and slicing through Minnesota's defense with sharp backdoor cuts for easy buckets. By halftime, she had already poured in 18 points, carrying a huge share of Indiana's offense and setting the tone early, with her scoring coming in the moments that mattered most, while the game was still hanging in the balance, not in empty minutes after the outcome was decided.
In Chloe Bibby's absence, you'll likely see a lot of Turner on the floor here today as Lexie Hull launches and hits. It's a 3-point parade. Going in. Here is Hull. Look how aggressive Lexie Hull has been here in the first half. That was her 8th shot. Lexie Hull with all the confidence in the world. Petty, wide open. Oh, yes.
What stood out wasn't just Lexie Hull's scoring total, but the versatility behind it. She slashed through lanes, attacked the boards, and kept defenders scrambling all night. With Indiana leaning on her more than ever, she proved she could shoulder the load, showing that this wasn't some lucky hot streak but a statement of growth. Her energy and assertiveness didn't just put points on the board. They gave the Fever the emotional spark they were desperate for.
In the first half for McBride. Hull catch and shoot, knocks down another. 18 for Hull. That is a new...
After the game, Hull kept it simple. She said her focus was on reading the defense and stepping into a bigger role with so many teammates sidelined. Head coach Stephanie White echoed that sentiment, crediting her for being aggressive and, for the first time all season, really hunting her own shots. That shift in mentality was a difference. Instead of waiting for opportunities, Hull went out and seized them.
Lexie Hull tonight, career high for her, just especially effective there early on. What were you seeing from her performance?
She was aggressive. I mean, she was hunting shots. She was aggressive to the rim. You know, she knew we needed another scorer on the floor, and because of the attention that Kelsey and AB get, she was getting free and she was hunting shots, and that's what we're going to need from her.
For a stretch in the first half, the Fever looked reborn. Hull was knocking down shots, Kelsey Mitchell was driving the offense, and every basket had the bench on its feet as if they were on the edge of breakthrough. Watching from the stands or at home, fans could feel the shift. Hull's confidence spread through the team, igniting belief that Indiana still had fight left in them.
Turner with the offensive rebound. Hull is wide open and knocks.
But even Hull's brilliance couldn't mask the reality closing in around her. One breakout performance can't fill the holes left by a roster decimated with injuries, and while Indiana needed her to play the hero, the burden quickly became overwhelming. The Fever's season-long theme of attrition reappeared, with Clark sidelined since mid-July by a groin injury, Cunningham lost to an MCL tear, Coulson out with a torn ACL, and McDonald shut down by a foot issue. That's 4 players gone before tip-off, and the night only got worse. Chloe Bibawai was scratched with knee soreness during warm-ups, and Odyssey Sims limped off in the fourth quarter, awaiting further evaluation. Hull's big night stood out not just for her play, but because the Fever are running out of bodies to even compete.
Just obviously Chloe Bibby, a late addition to the injury report. Just when did that injury happen, or do you know the severity at this point?
Felt something during pregame, and so holding her out as a precaution. We don't know anything, so hopefully we'll get some more information tomorrow when she can be seen.
Had she been dealing with any soreness or anything like that in previous days, the week leading up to tonight?
Yeah, I think everybody's dealing with soreness at this point in the year. But yeah, I had been dealing with a little bit of knee soreness, and again, just want to make sure that we're cautious and figure out what's going on before she gets out there.
That stretch left Hull as a lone healthy wing and forced Indiana into patchwork lineups. With BBY sidelined, they lost one of their few forward who could steady the rotation, and Sims' exit stripped them of the only veteran point guard on the floor. The Fever had no choice but to lean on inexperienced guards and hardship seniors just to get through possessions. By the fourth quarter, when Sims asked out, Shea Petty was suddenly tasked with running the offense despite only arriving on a 7-day deal, while BBY herself had only joined earlier this month. It was the latest reminder of just how razor-thin this bench has become.
No matter what it happens, win or lose, the roots that this group is forming culturally, the roots that they're forming in terms of competitive spirit and what it means to compete at this level, I mean, those are what allow us to withstand these storms. And the numbers tell a story, but their hearts and their character tell another one.
Lexie Hull's career night wasn't just about the numbers. It offered a glimpse of what this Fever team could be with a fuller roster. Fans finally saw her seize the spotlight, while Kelsey Mitchell pawed in 27 and Aaliyah Boston added a steady 15 and 6, showing flashes of a foundation to build on. But the urgency is clear. Facing Minnesota again on Sunday, Indiana can't afford back-to-back losses with their slim playoff cushion. Hull gave us reason to believe, but the Fever still need to prove they can finish. If you're riding with Lexie and the Fever, drop a Lexie Show in the comments, hit like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss a moment.